From Tokyo, Japan to Bonn, Germany, Keflavik, Iceland to Copenhagen, Denmark, from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia to Singapore, from Shenzhen, Hong Kong to Denver, Colorado, USA, from speaker to speaker, Innovative Electronic Designs Incorporated is leading the way in computer-controlled audio management systems. It began right here in 1978 with a simple enough mission: develop an automatic microphone mixer for JBL. But out of this simple mission grew a company that is now represented by patented state-of-the-art audio distribution systems currently in use all over the world. A company led by a team of engineers whose depth of experience in the audio processing field enables them to customize their systems to the unique requirements of such diverse installations as Germany's new parliament building, the Bundestag, the Disney MGM Studios Tower of Terror, the Suntec City Convention Center in Singapore, and the Denver International Airport in the United States. If you've ever flown to Chicago, LA, Montreal, Copenhagen, Dallas, New York, or a number of other major metropolitan areas, you've probably heard the IED 500 ACS at work, because it's currently being utilized in airports all over the world. In fact, IED has been setting the standard in computer-controlled announcement control systems since 1982, when the first ACS system went to work for the Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Other airports would soon follow Charlotte's lead, and IED was there first. First with a digital record playback system at the Port Columbus International Airport in Columbus, Ohio. First to provide a computer-controlled ambient analysis system installed at Leifur Ericsson Air Terminal in Keflavik, Iceland. First to develop a multi-ACS and an ACS with 200 mic stations by 200 zone outputs per ACS at Chicago O'Hare International Airport.
Prior to my coming to IED as a software engineer, I was the sound contractor involved in the installation of the ACS at United Airlines Terminal at O'Hare in Chicago. Back then, the ACS was the system of choice for a facility of that size. Fewer than 8 years later, IED's announcement control system was again the system of choice for Denver's International Airport. With over 200 inputs that have to be routed anywhere throughout the facility, the ACS is the system of choice and can handle that challenge.
Whether working with sound contractors, consultants, or directly with the end user, IED develops audio management systems that fulfill the specific needs of each of its customers. Today, IED is leading the way in sound systems for convention centers, sporting arenas, and entertainment centers all over the world. IED designed and developed the first ever computer-controlled sound system. This innovative design controls paging, delay patterns, level control, and individual speaker control. Installed in 1984 in the Indiana Hoosier Dome and Convention Center, this system also incorporates a monitor and test system that allows visual and audible monitoring and testing of all audio circuits. Another first. The Grand Wayne Convention Center in Fort Wayne, Indiana, was another first for IED. In 1985, Fort Wayne became home to the first computer-controlled automatic mixer in the world, capable of combining and separating mixers in any combination, setting each individual input to on, off, or automatic, monitoring the status of each individual input, and controlling for prioritization and filibuster.
A good example of the wide variety of products that we have is that with the Disney organization in Florida, we have a variety of our equipment installed in places like Typhoon Lagoon, where we operate the complete water park public address system automatically, and we run the convention center projects in 5 of their convention center hotels. And down the road from that, we're operating the convention center system in the Orange County Convention Center. And so for this entertainment developer, we've been able to offer a complete menu of solutions for all of their technology needs, and they've been able to come to one place.
Most of my clients come to me with a very specific outline of what they need, whether the facility is a convention center, a sport arena, opera house, or an airport. But more often than not, IED finds a number of ways to enhance a particular system to do more. Customizing software to exceed a client's expectations and maximizing the performance of their sound distribution systems.
IED is a full-service supplier to the sound distribution market. From research and development, manufacturing, testing, and final installation and servicing, they back their products with a level of expertise and attention you'll only get from the best in the business.
It's far simpler to use an IED system than to use all these external black boxes, because effectively I have one black box with a bunch of inputs and a bunch of outputs. The whole point was integration. The only way to integrate level control, scene changing, programmable equalization and programmable delay into one system is to use an IED UDAP system. I'm not aware of any other system available in which you can integrate everything using specifically one computer and one control system. There are many systems out there where I can buy a series of black boxes from different manufacturers, string them all together with 2 or 3 computers, and I have a computer control system. But the ability of being able to integrate them into one, including all the scene changing, is far, far simpler if they're all in one electronics package.
Every project begins with the same simple question: what do you want your sound distribution system to do for you? From there, it gets a little more complicated. Each new project begins with our team of both software and hardware engineers who work to design a system that will meet all of the client's objectives. In effect, they develop a roadmap to be followed as the project moves through manufacturing. Our standards are exacting, and we constantly monitor and test the quality of our work. Once we're certain the components are sound, our systems engineers take over. It's at this point that the software and hardware are finally integrated, and the entire system goes through rigorous testing to ensure total quality. But IED support doesn't end upon delivery. We remain accessible to our clients to supervise the installation process and final commissioning of the system. Finally, IED backs their products with seminars and print and video training materials geared toward consultants, sound contractors, or the end user to ensure that our customers get the highest level of performance possible from their investment in our products. When you choose IED, you've chosen a team of professionals who are leading the way in computer-controlled sound systems. From speaker to speaker, Innovative Electronic Designs Incorporated.